Hallo, meine Lieben. Wie geht's? Wie steht's? Hello. Welcome, welcome. Whoops. Didn't mean to kick you. Sorry. Happy Sunday. Happy May 24th. Happy Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys are safe and you're having a good Sunday or had a good Sunday, good weekend. I am still trying to overcome this head cold of mine. I may have to mute myself once in a while because of this annoying cough. But I am so happy to see you guys. I hope I hope you guys are doing well. Everybody doing okay? I got a few little yarn packs to open up. I have some happy mail right here that I've been meaning to open for the last couple of weeks, I believe. I don't know if she's here, but this is from our lovely Lori, Gratefully Stitched by Lori is her channel name. This is happy mail from her. And then I have happy mail from Wendy Schwantis. I have a happy mail from her. And then I have a little packet from Sandhill Yarns to open. So I'm excited to get into those. It's been a while, but we do, and I want to do that right away at the beginning, need to pick a winner for replay for May the 10th. That was the last time I was live. So yeah, I missed, I guess, a couple of Sundays this month. It was a busy month with college, with high school graduation, going into college now. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm excited. I'm happy for my little girl, but I'm also kind of, a little emotional about it. But so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start with word number 1. What I mean by that, on Sundays, I show 5 German words with the English translation at the end of the show. So you collect all those words at the end of the show, leave a little comment, a little paragraph, a little sentence, just not the 5 words, just the words, use them in like a little sentence for a chance for a random replay giveaway, like a random comment picker. Pick chance to win something. All of this right here are gifts on this replay gift wheel. So I will show those. I will share those here in just a second, but we are going to pick a winner for May 10th. And because I've missed, I'm going to go ahead and pick 2 winners. But they do have to have all the 5 words. I did notice some of the comments were missing 1 or 2 words. So I hope those are not getting picked, because I would hate to be the meanie and have to go by the rules. You have to have all the words in there. Let me say hi to everyone in the chat real quick. Then we're going to get to the first word, and then we're going to pick some winners for that last Sunday. Hello, MCC Monica. That's who I see in my chat first. Carrie Peterson is here. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Michelle Place Hookie. I see Jenny C is here. Leslie's Crochet Corner. Tank, hello. And then we have Dawn Aaron. Hello, hello. Lorraine. Okay, so I have to ask something. Lorraine, is it Lorraine or is it Lorraine? Because I've been saying Lorraine, but then Matt over our Rock and Crocheter says Lorraine, and I want to make sure I say it right. You never corrected me, and I really hate for me to haven't pronounced your name incorrectly all this time. And then there is Abby, Janet Dixon, member for 18 months. Thank you so very much. Deborah Richardson is here. Kim G, hello, hello. Michelle says, YouTube has done some housekeeping and unsubscribed lots of folks. Yep, be sure you're still subscribed to all your friends. Yes, I noticed that myself. And I thought, oh my gosh, did I upset some people? What's happening here? Yes, I have canceled a few lives, but oh my goodness. But then I was told it was doing it all around. So I was not the only one affected by that. Yes, everybody, if you want to drop your channels, type the German word for channel, which is Kanal, Kanal, and it should, Nightbot should drop your channel. Make sure you're still friends with everybody. Jerry is here. Hello. There's Kristen F is here. And there's Heidi. Hello, Heidi. And Rob, if you're in the background, Mary Beth is here. Jennifer Redgate. Hello, hello, Rebecca McCauley. And there is Kendall. Hello. She says, hello, Michi. I'll probably be lurking because I'm watching my grandkids. All right. Enjoy those grandkids. Thanks for coming in. Jen's Hobby Nook is here. Just scrolling, making sure I get everybody. Linda, hello, Linda's Crochet Channel. She's here. And there is Tracy. She'll be listening while finishing up some homework. You're almost done, dear, right? You're almost done with your studies. Erica is here. Hello. Canada is in the house. Billy Joe Murray. Hello. Jen's Hobby Nook. Aw, thank you for the hearts and for the flowers. Thank you so much. And there's Nightbot. So Nightbot is working today. Regina, hello, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Everybody's saying hi. And there is Tina. Hello, hello. Just scrolling. And there is Mariana. Hello. And Sammy is here. Deborah, Rhonda. Hello, how are you? And there is Lena Nina Banana. She says, Michi, just stopping by to leave a thumb. Sorry, not feeling well. All right, my dear. Thank you so very much. Go and get some rest. I hope you get to feeling better. Yes, they are. They are. Outside the house on the road, it almost looked like there were bubbles, like soap bubbles. And then I thought, my goodness, somebody was having a pillow fight because then it looked like feathers. And it was, I think it's dandelions. The white off the dandelions, it's all over. It looks like the street was having a bath. Everything is just blooming in the air. Hello, hi there. Good evening to you as well. Already 60. How are you? Emily Likes Crochet is here. Jen's Hobby Nook. I think I said hi, but oh, hello Pam. I'm hugging you too. She says, Hallo, süße Michi, Umarmungen, liebe dich. Love you too. I hope you're doing okay. Thinking of you. Let's see who else is here. Did everybody else go to graduations this weekend? Almost Heaven Handmade. She says, Happy Memorial Day. Thank you for you and your husband for your service and all other veterans online tonight. Thank you so very much. Yes, we are going to go to the cemetery tomorrow. We're going to remember some of our folks as well. Thank you so very much. And there is Pebbles is here. Mandy Longbine is here. Samantha Stewart, how are you? Renee Unraveled, how are you doing? How are your projects coming along? Deborah says, I missed that life. I was on a plane and buried in family time. Well, you're a winner right there. You got to spend some time with your family. That's the best. And anyways, thanks for coming in today. I'm glad you're back. And let's see here. Hello, she says, from the bushes. How are you? Oh, so sorry. Hold on. It's this tickle. This tickle comes out. I tried to rest my voice all day yesterday, all day, or the rest of the day yesterday, and then all morning and all day today, not to talk much. There is Sandy. Kendall's been a member for 22 months. Emily has been a member for 15 months. Thank you so much. And there is Chu. Hello, hello. How are you? And there is Diane Major. How are you? And I say it right, Lorene. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. And there is Mimi. Aw, thank you so very much. And that is sweet. Memorial Day for Military Ultimate Sacrifices. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yes. I know 2 years have flown by fast. I agree. I just talked to my daughter. I said, I remember sitting in this, as we were sitting there for graduation, I said, I remember the freshman celebration, when you go in, it's like a celebration and a orientation for freshmen. I remember that like it was just a few days ago. And here we are 4 years later. Bam. It's crazy. Now she is graduated, done with high school. And there is Kitty Lane. How are you? And there is Krista. Hello, Krista. And I'm just going to go down. Scroll, scroll, scroll. You didn't get notifications? Still subscribed. Good. Lorene, thank you. Well, you know, some you would think so. Some names are pronounced a certain way, and then you're surprised it's pronounced a different way. So I just wanted to make sure. Thank you so much. And there is Terry. Hello there. YouTube deleted false or dubious accounts. Those are the subscribers that drop off. You don't want those accounts anyway. Yeah, I was told that they're kind of doing a robot cleanup. So that's interesting though, right? That you could have so many subscribers and they're all fake. How does that even happen? That is just weird. But I have noticed if I am not active on one of the other channels I am subscribed to, it'll drop without me. And I'm not a fake channel. So it's not necessarily, it may also be as how frequently you visit that channel, perhaps. I don't know. Just make sure you're still subscribed. And there is Lacey Lavender. Shalom to you too. Hello. Wendy, there she is. Hello, I got your package. I'm going to open it. Thank you so much. Rob is here and he says hi. Hello, Rob. Yes, and you are graduating soon, August. Woohoo! We're going to have to celebrate that. VT Redneck is here. Hello. And there, let me see who else. Anybody I'm missing? If I miss somebody, please say hi again. I'm just trying to scroll. I'm at 7:08. I'm getting there. I'm coming. Trying to catch up with you guys. Regina says, hi, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Hope things are good for you. There, you know, I always say better than some, worse than others. So we're managing, but it's always great to be here with you guys. It really is like a pick-me-up. It's really like a, you know, get together with my friends and buddies. Oh no, you have a cold, you're cold for 3 weeks now? Oh man, I know, it's annoying. It's annoying. It started with a severe sore throat. I mean, sore throat, really bad. And then the head and now the chest. Cottonwood trees. That could be it too. I mean, it looked like there were bubbles everywhere out there on the street. Oh, are you sad, Diane? I hope not. Your allergies hate you. Yeah, me too. Hello from Alabama, says Melanie. Hello, Alabama. How are you? All right, scrolling. Demetra is here. Hello, yeah, I did say hello. Renee says she went to a Scottish festival yesterday. No yarn there, so I came home with a Harris tweed bag. That's nice. Was it like a woven bag? Like weaved, woven, right? You decorated some graves today. That's nice. It is a sad day. It is. But it's, you know, it is a nice day to remember those, though, that we lost. Kind of honor those. But yeah, it's more of a sad day. And there is Zach. He's just listening. Thank you so much. And there is Kathy. And there is Suzanne. Hello. My dad didn't die in service. He died 40 years after he got home. Oh, Agent Orange. That's not good. Oh, my goodness. So sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's awful. And there is Crochet Loving Leanie. She's usually in the bushes and the trees. Thank you so much. And there is Sherry Knowles is here. Hello. Thank you so much for coming in. RG, how are you? Yes, doing good. I hope you're doing all right. Angela is here. Thanks so much for coming in. So yeah, let me just go ahead. I'm going to start and show you your first word. Hey, Luna, you want to say hi? She's been really quiet, Luna. She's been really by herself, just minding her own business. There's your first word, guys. It is Schmetterling, butterfly. One of my favorites, Schmetterling. Schmetter. Schmetterling is butterfly. That is your first word of the night. And there is Carol. Hello, how are you? Trying to catch up with you guys. MCC Monica, there you is. I think I said hi to you. And Dawn Aaron says she's going to go lurk. Aw, Tank received the package from Wendy as well. Nice. Oh, Trish is working on another red, white, and blue blanket. You make some pretty blankets. I just showed the first word. I squirreled a little bit. I just tried to say hi to everyone in the chat. And Lori is here as well. Nice. I'm going to be opening your package. The butt files are here. Hello. And Janine Hoover. Just trying to make sure I get everybody. Yeah, so when you say that, I bet you it's the cottonwood then. That's probably what it is. Scrimshaw Rose is here. How are you? I hope you're doing better and everything is healing or healed up. I did say hello to you, Samantha Stewart. Yes, hello. And there is Linda. She's been out all day. Thanks so much for coming in. Art with Connie is here. Have you been feeding those birds with your new bird feeder? Peregrine Falcon, hey, how are you? Sammy says her eldest did walk last Sunday. Wednesday he turns 18. Oh my gosh. Way means the day after I'm another year older too. Oh, so you are just one day apart? Wow. And there is Pammy Yolo. Hello, hello. And let's see, who else? Who else is here? Just want to make sure everybody that's lurking, thank you so very much. And everybody that's watching the replay, greatly appreciate you as well, of course. You don't think you have cottonwoods around where you are? Well, good for you. Yeah, Connie says her allergies are killing her too. Scrimshaw Rose says she's feeling better, still healing. Gotta go for MRIs. Drop foot, but I'm walking and doing a flight of stairs now. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you're improving. But yeah, get that checked out. And there is Christy. Christy, now you are one in Oklahoma. Do you think all these white fuzzies, that is cottonwood, do you see that where you are as well? I'm curious. One day apart, 20 years difference. Oh my gosh, that's awesome though. Judy Clover Flick is here. Lots of luck. Oh, Pammy Yolo. What's Pammy doing? Oh, is she playing? Is she gambling? I must have missed that. Yes, that's right. Baby steps, Scrimshaw Rose. Baby steps. That's right. Take your time with the healing process. You don't want to overdo it and then hurt yourself. Yep, seeing cottonwood too, Lori. Okay. Ivy B creates, hello, how are you? Ooh, and I made it to the bottom. Yay, okay. Won over $300 so far, and you got an order from my, ooh, look at you, Pammy. Good luck. Congratulations. Okay, first I want to show you guys, I made myself a little project bag. I showed it yesterday with the Hirschner's Afghan blanket yarn. I'm going to make the Daisy Granny Square cardigan by On the Hook by Jeannie. Ooh, did I just catch some yarn in that zipper? I think I did. Hold on, I got to fix this real quick. Gotta fix it. There we go. All right, got it. So I picked my colors that I want to use for that cardigan for the squares. It's a little staticky. It's sticking on me. Look at that. This happens to me a lot with Hirschner's yarn. It's staticky. It wants to hug me. Yeah, so I got the rust. I got the buttercream. They call this sunflower, I believe, or corn. Yeah, sunflower. And then this one is the cerulean blue. So these are the 4 colors I chose. It is the Hirschner's Retro Edition Afghan yarns. It's very soft. It's a 2 weight, but I am running 2 strands together, and I'm just about the right measurements like she has measured in her pattern. It says her squares came out to about 4.5 inches. Mine is about 4 3/4, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, and let me show you. I'm using the little bag as my project to throw the squares in it. I only have 2 so far because, you know, I was doing other stuff yesterday. But that's what my square looks like. It's a very simple square. Very simple square. And then I just got to make a bunch. So if you saw my post, I made a little post where I said, here we go, here it starts. Leave your guess of how many squares you think I will need to finish this cardigan. So if you see that post, make sure to comment how many squares you estimate I will need to finish this project. So I got 2 so far. It's a very easy small petals, big petals. It's a very easy square. So we'll see how long it takes me to finish this. And then I had this cake of hand-dyed yarn from Bag-O-Day Crochet. It's this lavender color cake. Right there. I got almost all the light one done. It's a DK weight, 100% superwash merino. And I was looking for a pattern, and then I thought, you know what? Let me check her site, her channel, and see what tops she has. And I found a really cute one with just the simple shell stitch. You can see that. It's just a single crochet and then a shell stitch of 3 double crochets. So I am following her instructions for a small medium. I got the front panel done, and this is the back panel I'm working on right now. So it works up really easy. It's a V-neck pattern. I did it, I followed her instructions, but she stops about like right here with the decrease, but I went ahead and decreased it more. So I'm making it a little bit more, but then we're going to clean up the edges and all that stuff. So I'm not too worried about how it looks right now, because we're gonna put some stitches around that. But that is the front. So it is an ombre, so it's gonna be different. The front is gonna be a little lighter. The back is gonna be a little bit darker, and then the sleeves are gonna have the darker purple. But I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna come out nice. So that's what I was doing yesterday while I was watching Grimm, and I went to a few lives. I was lurking in a few lives, and I did say hi in a few, and then I fell asleep in one. Yeah, so that was my yesterday. 2 squares and that shirt. I would like to finish this shirt up, so I have something purple to wear. The cake is from Bag-O-Day Crochet. I don't know if she has any more cakes. This was a few months ago. It was from her Etsy shop, Bag-O-Day Hand-Dyed Yarns, and it's just lavender, and it was caked up. It has 924 yards. I think that's gonna be enough for the top. And I'm using a 5mm crochet hook on that as well. All right, let me put this up again. Thank you. Hello, Claire Bull. How are you? I really wish now that I would have gotten 1 or 2 of those cakes, or 3 or 4 of these. Yes, it's a bought cake. You know how she has those hangs, but it's been a cake too long. I need to work it up. I have Janet Dixon. I have, and I don't know if you watched yesterday's wrapping up 1, 2, 3, because I was gifted one of those lilac streamlines from our lovely Ola Jo, our crocheting sailor. She surprised me with one of them. They are absolutely beautiful. That is one of the colors. I was like, wow. The name of the top is Secret Harmonies. I made a post. I believe that's the correct name for it. Secret Harmonies? I think so. I made a post where I started the project and I linked her video in it. I believe that's what it's called. I remember her talking about that she got frustrated about the V-neck, but she got it all figured out. So yeah, your sleep patterns are way off, Pebbles. Yeah, I was kind of dozing this afternoon. I was like, oh my goodness, I need to stay awake, or I would have probably slept and not made it in time. You did make that. It's nice, but I changed the neckline. You did. Yeah, see, I adjusted the V a little bit as well, but I'm going to follow her instructions and see what it comes out looking as, but I think I'm going to change the stitches around the neck, maybe. We'll see. But yeah. So far, I like it. It works up super easy. I could have just made 2 straight up panels without the V-neck. That would have worked out as well. But I'm going to make it just like she has. It's on your list to make? Oh yeah, my list is ever long, ever so long. And I remember this was like a year ago, and I commented on it. And then I commented on it again yesterday because I thought, you know what, this is perfect. So that's what I started making. Hello, Cindy Lou. So happy to catch you live. Me and my sister watching on TV. Well, hello there. How are you guys? All right, let's open packages. Let's open Wendy's first. Oh, and I don't know if you saw, but yes, I did finish the dress, but I didn't wear it for graduation because it's a little bit too big. But the lovely Trish, she tried to talk in the chat, but then she emailed me because I didn't see her. She recommended to do like a cinching string. So here's the dress. The sleeves, because of the height of the sleeve and because of the heaviness of it, it's just pulls a little bit. So what she recommended to make like a, if I understood that right, almost like a drawstring or like a drawstring bag, the string where I can cinch it. So I'm gonna try to figure that out. I'm gonna try to figure that out where I can maybe like almost kind of like a halter top, or where you can pull it up and then maybe tie it to the back so it kind of cinches it up a little bit. I think I understood what she meant, so I'm gonna try to figure it out. I'm gonna try to figure that out. But it is really cute. It came out looking really nice, and it feels really nice, and the color is really pretty. It was just with the lining, the slip that I got underneath, it just didn't work out because it was in the back just hanging down too low, and it was showing the slip, so I couldn't wear it. And without a slip wearing it, that would have been a little bit too, revealing, a little too risque. But I could see myself wearing a bathing suit underneath this and just go with the bathing suit. Aw, we got some gifted memberships. I just saw that. Aw, Scrimshaw Rose gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so very much. It tells me that, but it doesn't tell me who got them. But I greatly appreciated it. I appreciate that. Let me play a little video. First of all, thank you for gifting memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and welcome to the new members. yes, Kim. I actually thought about cutting the slip, cutting it, and then just attaching it to the bust. And then, yeah, but I'm like, oh, I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it or not, but it's really pretty and it feels really nice to wear it. I'm going to do that. I'm going to add one more row of stitches around the neckline, and then I'm going to attach, maybe feed it through, like weave it through, and then so it kind of cinches it up. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that and see how that goes, because it is very nice. It is very long. I do want to make it again, but a little shorter. Yeah, so we'll see, because I really want to wear it. It's really nice. And it really feels really nice. This was the Premier Bamboo Fair. Is it called Bamboo Fair? Yes. Aw, thank you so much. And oh, I'm missing so many. Hold on. There's Jeremy. Thank you so much for being a member for 20 months. And thank you guys for sending me the receipts or the members. Thank you. Pammy Yolo, thank you so very much. Oh, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate you guys behind the scenes. I really, really, really appreciate that. Mandy Longbine's been a member for 22 months. Thank you. And there is Tank. She also texted the memberships. Thank you so much. You could do it, Connie. I may just have to pack it up and ship it to you. I may just have to do a road trip to Connie's. Oh, if you would be up for that, I would so do that. I would so enjoy that, because Kansas is not that far, and I think we figured it out. We're not that far apart. That would be awesome. Yes, you guys have me taken care of. Dawn, Aaron, Tang, Sammy, I greatly appreciate you guys. And that would be awesome, like a little road trip to Kansas. Thank you, Sherry. And thank you, Trish. Yes. Okay, good, because I think I understood what you were saying in the email. I think I did understand, but I greatly appreciate that. Aw, Tina says Tank. She's wearing her new velvet slippers. Aw. And hello, Allie. How are you doing today? And yes, road trip party. Wouldn't that be fun? And Samantha is working on a diamond painting for me, and then I'm going to have to work on a plushie for you. Did you say what plushie you wanted? I know you wanted a stuffy, right? A Michi make? And you're in Arkansas. Yes, you're not that far either. And Cindy Lou is in Arkansas too. You would do that? Oh my gosh, that would be so awesome. That would be, because that's a really nice dress. Awesome. Okay, let me see. We got a good number. Word number 2. Word number 2 is, we pronounce it Hochschule. Hochschule, which means pretty much translated as high school, but it's not the high school. It's like die Universität. Excuse me, like the university, college. So college is university, Universität, Hochschule. So college is the word you need to remember. So we have butterfly and college so far. Oh, there is Sandra listening while crocheting. Awesome. Thank you so very much. Oh, she's just rubbing your nose. Oh, and Linda will be in Lawrence, Kansas, beginning of June. We all need to get together, ladies. That sounds like fun. Ooh, Connie is starting a new dress for herself this week. Yes, I want to do, that's what I was trying to dig out, that yarn. I want to do the dress again. I think I have enough of this color to make another one, a short one, but I have the Bamboo Fair, but I have the other color, like that coral, that bright coral color, but I don't have it with me, of this yarn, which it is a 3-weight, and this is the color Harvest. Each one of these little guys has 273 yards. Let me see how many I actually used. I know there is 2 tags that are empty. And then I have some that I started. So I'm not sure how many yards. I'm going to have to really, I'm going to weigh the leftovers and see how much I actually used. Because I cannot tell you how many yards I actually used of this yarn. Okay. And I did not bring scissors. Yes, I have some in here. We got motion bags everywhere. Let's see. Got little scissors. So this is a package I got from Miss Wendy. If I miss anything in the chat, I'm sorry. Yes, that color in the yarn is nice. The dress you're starting will be blue. Ooh, Linda is traveling by train. I wish we had a train like that. I think they have a train maybe in Oklahoma City. I do miss that because we have a lot of trains in Germany everywhere. Oh my goodness, Wendy. Looky, looky. I got a letter. Aww. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know if I'm okay to read this out loud or not, but she was shopping her stash and she was really excited when she came across this yarn. She didn't come across the yarn she was actually looking for, but she was happy for me. And oh my gosh, you guys. She had it in her stash. I've been looking for this. I have one, but I needed more because I want to recreate the it's kind of a shawl cardi that I made, and it went to England actually to one of my subscribers. And this is the cinnamon swirl cake, and this is the jam. This is the jam swirl. There is a jam berry, which the blue is red in the jamberry, or kind of like a pinkish, but this is the one I've been looking for. Yes, I'm so happy. Thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So yes, I'm gonna try to recreate that make that I made because it was so nice. Oh, and I wanted to have one. And this is the yarn. They have the cinnamon swirl cakes, but just not this colorway anymore. I don't know why they got rid of this one. I know I've been looking all over yes, I have like a search engine with this one in there and I just couldn't find it. And I found there was one time not too long ago on Etsy as we were all looking together, and as I was looking, somebody bought it. Isn't that awesome? Oh, thank you so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I was gifted one, and now I got those 2 from my lovely ladies. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But I gotta finish my other stuff first before I get to this thing. But you know how that goes. I get all excited and I wanna start it, but I have other projects I gotta make. But I'm so happy. Thank you so much. So awesome. Okay, and now we got Lori's. Excuse me. Okay, can I put the scissors up again? Hi, Luna. What you doing? Want to say hi? Come here. Meh. She's like, meh. She hasn't been very, not very cuddly. I think it's because it's too warm. Let's see here. Kendall, I may need you to shop for my yarn at your stores. Oh, don't, Erin. But Kendall, yeah, she's a shopper. She's done that for me too. Whenever they had the anniversary cakes and I had to work and I couldn't go shop, Kendall went shopping for me. So Lori Lori is our sandhill queen. I think she's like one of the sandhill. Oh, that's okay if there's no note in there. It's all right. You double packed it. Double backed it. What did you get me? Oh my gosh, I was talking about that today. Oh, I love that smell. I love that smell. Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I said that today that I want to try her yarn so bad. Cozy Pea yarn. If you have not heard of this one, she's just like Sandhill Yarns. She posts her hanks on Sundays as well, but I think an hour before Sandhill Yarns does. This is the colorway. Oh my gosh, this is the high tea. Yep. Lori, thank you so much. So this is 100% superwash merino wool, and this is hand dyed by a lady in Colorado. This is a DK weight. It has 246 yards. The color is high tea, made in Denver, Colorado. Ethically sourced, hand dyed, small batch, Denver, Colorado. Welcome to the Pea Pod. New colorways are dropped every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. cozypea.co. Love, Lexi. And there's a little code you can scan. And she had some yarns posted today, but this is the one. When that came out, I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so pretty. That is so pretty. I love that. Lori, thank you so much. Oh, and I love that smell. I love it. And there is four. Or there are four. There are 4 hanks of the high tea in the DK weight. Oh, Trish, you have some too, and she is so nice. I just absolutely love her little shorts that she has too. And she just reminds me of like the Sandhill Yarns. But today's, she posted tonals, like different, like all the different colors in their tonals. And she had some beautiful, and I was like, man, one of these days I'm going to get to try her yarn. And now I can. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I love her little label. Look at that. The little peas and pod. So cute. Thank you so much. You know, those are my colors, but then she has some really pretty aqua, some really pretty blues. There is one that's called Easy Peasy, and that's green. And then there is a teal me some more. It's a teal color, and those are gorgeous. And then she has an espresso. That espresso is beautiful, but I love this one. When I saw that, I thought that would be the one I would get. Thank you so much. And it feels very nice. It's very nice yarn. Very nice. I got my first Cozy Pea. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. That's very nice. Ooh, 246. And I got 4, 8, 9, 20, 9, 30. So, oh, that's a nice. That's going to be a top. That's going to be a top. Yes. It's going to be a top. I'm so happy. Oh, now I'm getting to Startitis. Do you guys get that too? I just want to start projects. See, there's already 2 whips right next to me that I would love to start. Right off the bat. And then we have this one. Now, this one was one that my hubby, and this is Sandhill Yarns from Alabama. And I believe this was maybe not last week's, but the week before, perhaps. Oh, Teal Me More and Aquaholic. Yes. If you, and as I don't know anything about Startitis. No, Lori, are we being we're just being in denial, right? It is so nice. You need those bags. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is gorgeous. Oh, and I love the feel of it and I love the smell of it. Okay, we're just gonna have to get into this. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Interstellar. Was Interstellar last week or the week before? 100% superwash merino, 231 yards, and it's a DK. Now this is more of Sherry Knowles, but this is so me too. This is me. This is a lot of you guys. This is a lot of you in the chat. Hello, Amy June. Hello, hello. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the little purple, the turquoise, teal. That's gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Okay. 231. Okay. This is a little different. Oh, this is different. This is called, okay. This is DK yarn right here. This is a DK weight. Let me see here. This is a DK weight. Very pretty, gorgeous, love it. Yes, we had 2 words so far. We had butterfly and college. This one is more of the blue. This is called Wayfinder, and this is a sock fingering yarn. And it's a different blend. This is an 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, whereas the DK is 100% superwash. So this one is 400 yards, and it is smaller. Yeah, it is definitely smaller. But look at that. Look at those blues. That's gorgeous. This is Wayfinder, and yeah, this is, you can tell the nylon in this one. Okay. So we got another Interstellar in the DK. So we got 2 of those. I gotta pick some winners. I need to do that. I totally got away from that. I just wanted to open packages. Wayfinder again. So this is 400, 800 yards of that. That could make a beautiful bolero or a shrug. Maybe even, yeah, a bolero would be really nice. That's pretty. Okay. Oh my. This is gorgeous. This is called Anise Bloom, and that's another DK weight. Look at those browns. Oh, that's gorgeous. That's so pretty. That is so pretty. There's a piece of paper in here. Ooh, okay. I got another one. And another one. And another. Oh my goodness. 4. So I got 4 of these anise blooms. Dang it. I mean, it's gorgeous, but man, that's pretty. That's enough for a project of those. That can definitely be a top, because that is 100% superwash merino. 231. So we got 800. We got 924 yards. That's gorgeous. This one is a little lighter. No, they're all the same. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. These 4 are absolutely stunning. Now the fingering weight, and then the Interstellar. Oh man, I could make, with the yardage of this, I could make like a granny stitch shrug. That would work. Or maybe even a fillet stitch top over a cami, because this is such fun. And then This is just beautiful. You see a poncho? You see a poncho with the browns? Because I see like I see a little turtleneck short sleeve top. That's what I see when I see this yarn. Like a turtle, not a turtleneck, but kind of like, what do you call when it's just like one, what is that? No, not a crew neck. It's a turtleneck, but not one of those doubled over, but just a cowl neck. Is that what it's called? A cowl neck? You see a skirt. Ooh, yes. A little skirt would be nice too with this. Oh my. Yep. I get the itchies to start something with these. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. The mock turtleneck. That's what it is. Where it's just one up, and then I would do like a top, short sleeve. Ooh. But a skirt would be pretty too. You do a lacy skirt topper. Ooh. Yep. The short sleeve turtleneck idea. Doesn't that sound good? That sounds good. What stitch? Like a linen stitch? Yes. Something like, what is that stitch called? The crochet stitch that looks like a knitted stitch. What is that stitch called? What is that stitch called? All right, I will check my email, Samantha. That looks kind of like it's knitted, but it's crocheted. Is that the linen stitch? Seat stitch? I can't remember. But that's what I see. I see kind of like the waistcoat. That may be it too. There's so many different names for that. A funnel neck or cowl neck also. Okay. I made underskirts for my skirts that are lacy. Ah, gotcha. Okay. No, not a third word yet. I'll show you in just a second. The wainscot. Okay, let me look that up real quick. Because there's a waistcoat. The waistcoat. Stitch. Crochet. That kind of looks... No, let me see the images. Thank you very much. Yes, so that comes close. The waistcoat stitch, because it does kind of look like it's knitted, but it's not. I've made headbands with that stitch and it looks knitted. I like that stitch. The waistcoat stitch. And what else did you say? You called it something else? No, I didn't do the giveaway yet. We'll do it. The garter stitch. I'll do it. I'll pull it up right here in just a second. Now the garter stitch is a knitting stitch. Do they also call that in crochet the garter stitch? But yeah, something like that. Something like that is what I see maybe with this. Ooh, yes, pretty. Ugh, this is so... I feel bad because I have all these whips and all these projects I need to get done, but then you have this yarn and it smells so good and it feels so good and you just want to start making something with it. I'll put it up. I'll put it up for now. I'll put it up and then we're going to pull up the screen to pick the winners for that Sunday replay. Okay. So yeah, so we had 4 of the Anise, the Interstellar, and then the Wayfinder. Nice. Okay, let me pull up the computer, and then we'll go down. Camel stitch. Camel stitch, Diane. Yes, that could be too. The first 2 words, Amy June, were butterfly and college. Oh, there you go. The half double crochet slip stitch in the back loop. The moss stitch, that would be nice. The moss stitch or camel stitch, because they kind of look... I think that would look really nice. Because with busy yarn like that, you don't want to do any fancy, crazy fancy stitches because you usually just don't see it because of the variegated yarn, the color. So I want to make something simple. Michi make will be an amigurumi from a zodiac book that what I want. Okay, Samantha. Did you tell me that in the email? All right. Sounds like a plan. The half double single stitch, half double cross. Half double cross is a nice one too. Yes, it is. Yeah, that would look really pretty. Yeah, well, I'll keep you guys posted. So let me get on here. I'm going to do a screen share to pull up the comment, the YouTube comment picker. Let me know when you I'm going to have to ask Lori what hooks she uses for all of her sandhill yarns. Yes, no, Ramona is not here. She's having a good time. Memorial Day weekend. Her grandson's birthday's tomorrow. My wedding anniversary is tomorrow. So we all have some stuff to celebrate tomorrow. All right. Do you see? No, half double slip stitch is what was short for. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Half double crochet slip stitch. Got it. Thank you. And yes, that would be a good one. It would be a like a kind of a tedious one with the slip stitching, but I think it would look really nice. Thank you so much, Terry. Thank you, Scrimshaw Rose. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything because my husband has to travel to Arkansas to a doctor this week on Wednesday. So we're trying to, we got to save money for travel and all that stuff. He's got to drive. We're going to see if my daughter is going to transport him because I have to work because my colleague is having surgery Tuesday and I have to double duty. So I'm not going to be able to take off. So my daughter is probably going to drive my husband to the doctor in Arkansas. I cannot believe we have to drive out of state. That's going to be something. Diana D, hello. Yes, and yes, he is getting help from the VA, and that's actually the VA that had to, I guess we don't have one of those doctors here that can take care of that issue. I don't know, but he has to drive to Arkansas. He says it's not that far. He says it's like 2 hours maybe, not crazy far. But yeah. Okay, you guys can see the screen? I got it pulled up. This is the Sunday Funday. This is the one where the words were mother, Mutter, father, Vater. There were the word great, as in, it was the word Klasse, as in great, and then flowers, Blumen, and plastic bin, die Kunststoffbox. Those were the 5 words. I hope you guys got them all. They were a little tricky with I think the word great was the one that was missed in a few. All right, everybody, there's some ads going on. Okay, go ahead. I'm going to get a sip of water while everybody is in the ads. I wish I could drive with my husband, but I just can't. I gotta work. It's just the timing. But my daughter's out of school, so she should be able to drive her dad. I don't know how they're gonna do together. Oh boy. I don't think they've driven together at all. I don't think so. Maybe one time to the store, a short drive. So this is gonna be a test for both of them. They're both very hard-headed. All right. Everybody out of the ads? Ads gone? All good? Excuse me. Good luck, everyone. Yes, I'm going to pick 2 winners because you guys had to wait because I didn't come on last week. Good luck. Everyone is good. Ads are done. All right. Here we go. I'm going to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Viel Glück. Here we go. Ah, why are you doing this? Get out of that. I'm so sorry it does that pop up. All right, we have Kathy Kenton says, my father gave my mother a great big plastic bin of flowers for her birthday. Congratulations, Kathy. You got it. Oh, and then we have Canada, Rachel King. I had a great Mother's Day today. I also talked to both my mother and father on the phone, and I picked out some flowers from the plastic bin at the store. Awesome. So we have a Canada in here, and I didn't say that ahead of time, but I do have it in my description box because we have a Canadian winner. We're going to do a monetary prize instead, or a gift card. Rachel, you just need to email me within the next 48 hours, please, and tell me how you would like to proceed. Is there a gift card maybe to one of your yarn shops in Canada, or if maybe a PayPal, Amazon, something like that. And Kathy Kenton, congratulations. We're going to spin the wheel for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. She was in chat earlier. Stop sharing, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up the other wheel. The other screen. Share screen. And we got the gift wheel right here. Let me know when it pops up for you, and I will show you guys what's on there. So we have the Vole Amore Christmas cake, the Expression Fiber Arts Friends 2024 Hank, the Moonlight Medley Aries, the Moonlight Medley Libra, and those are the yarn braids, and the Rena's Michi's Blushing Teal. So let me show you guys those real quick. Yeah, and she knows. I'm sure Rachel, yeah, she knows. So this is the Libra braid, and this is by Bamboo MN. I am using those braids right now for a project of the Family Circle blanket that I'm working on. Haven't been working on because of graduation and all that, but I got to get back to it. Got to get back to it. And my testers, I wonder how they've been doing. I know Sandra and Jerry. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very pretty. So each of these colors are small little circles. The whole braid itself is 440 meters, which is 481 yards. It is a 50-50, a 50% superwash wool and a 50% acrylic. It is a DK weight. And this is the tag, and it's the Libra. Okay. So we got a Libra, and then we got Aries, because I think this is the month of Aries still, right? Isn't it? This is Aries. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. All right, that's that one. Beautiful. And then we have the Expression Fiber Arts, which is 100% superwash merino wool. Yes, and this is the buttery worsted weight. So it's kind of like a, it's like between a DK and a 4. I would say it's kind of like a thick DK, but she calls it a buttery worsted. And this is 224 yards, Friends 2024. Beautiful colors, gorgeous. You got Aries in the mystery bag from Bag-A-Day Crochet. Jenny, that's awesome. And then we got a Rena cake, which is the Michi's Blushing Teal. And this is a 12 ply. So this is a DK weight. 100% cotton. And I made my shawl pattern with this one. So this is that. Let me put the little tag in here. This is cotton. And then the last one is the Vole Amore. And this is a 50% cotton and 50% acrylic. And this is with sparkles. I'm going to leave it in the package. Beautiful Christmas colors. This is the little yarn guide. Gorgeous. And this has 1,000 meters. So this is about 1,093 yards. Now this is a 4-ply. This one. This is a fingering weight. This is a thinner one right there. Okay, so that's what's on the wheel, Kathy. So let me share the screen again. And you just tell me, whoops, that was the wrong button. You tell me when to spin. Ooh, Krista's birthday is coming up. It's Saturday. Ooh, okay, then maybe if you have time, come to the wrapping it up 1, 2, 3, and we'll celebrate you. And of course, everyone that's having a birthday coming up. All right, I'm sharing. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these prices a little bit. And then Kathy, whenever you're ready, she says start spin. All right, here we go. Good luck. See a click. Ooh, which one is it? Which one is it? It's the Libra. It's the Libra. This is the beautiful Libra. Congratulations. I'm going to remove it from the wheel. And this is the Libra. Congratulations. Just email me, please. Let me know what you won in the email and let me know where you want me to mail it to. You are welcome. Thanks so much for coming and thanks for commenting. Wonderful. Good, good, good. All right, let's go show you another word. And this is word number 3. Änderungen. Änderungen. Changes. There are a lot of changes going on in my life right now. A lot of changes, good and bad. But, you know, that's your word number 3. Changes. Änderungen. So we have butterfly, college, changes. Now, once I show word number 4, please do not share the words anymore, please. Okay, so those are your 3 words. If you want to go ahead and share them, you can right now. But then, let me see here. It doesn't turn off. There we go. It's gone now. Changes. That's it. Changes, yes. That out of the way here. Where'd she go? Luna, Luna. Hello, hello. So yes, so we got a Libra that needs to go and get shipped. And all of these are going to go back into the gift bin because I have a separate bin where the gifts go in for all the replays and stuff. Yes, Mimi. Are you part? I don't. Oh, Samantha is asking Claire. I think I saw you ask that before earlier. Why don't you drop your channel and then everybody can go and see? That tune is stuck in your head too, Tank. Oh no. But isn't it chia and not changes? Isn't it to chia heads? And sorry, if you hear yelling and screaming, it's just kids. The neighbor kids are outside. They're on their trampoline. There you go. Canal. There is Samantha Stewart's channel. If you want to go and check if you're still subscribed or if you want to go and subscribe. I like the greens that you're making hubby's. I like the greens that you're making hubby's sweater with. Me? Yes, she's not here and she's not in the chat. She's probably partying it up at the lake. She's not here. She's got an extra day tomorrow, so she's enjoying her weekend. And she has a grandbaby's birthday tomorrow. He is, how old is he going to be? 22, I think. 22. Oh, sorry. That was my watch telling me I did good today. I like that. I got a perfect week. I have a perfect week. Now look at that. Okay, let me get that off. Perfect. All right. Let's see. Let me close this up. So winners, Rachel and Kathy, please email me. Amy throwing yarn through your window. Oh, I love that. Awesome. Everybody sharing and making sure you're subscribed. Yes. Yes, and happy birthday, Krista. Happy birthday coming up. Awesome. I didn't make a goal tonight. I totally didn't even think of that. Ah, yes, David Bowie sings. Ah, gotcha. Changes. Gotcha. Get some water because my throat, it's getting raspy again. And when that starts, then the cough will start. We don't want that. Yeah, everybody drop your channel. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to make that mock neck turtleneck with this. And then the stitch, I think that half double slip stitch is a good idea. But then that waistcoat is a good idea too. But this is a DK weight. Let me see here. It is pretty dark, but I think it's going to work out pretty. But then again, it's either this one or the one from Lori. That one. I think this one should be the top with that. You think? What do you think? And let's just feel. Let's get some feel of these. I'm comparing feels here of the sandhill yarns and the cozy pea. I mean, it feels nice. I have to say the sandhill yarn is a little bit softer, just a little bit. The dark one as a sweater, this one. Okay. Uh-oh, Nightbot is ignoring you guys. Oh no. You had to holler at it. The lighter one as a cowl, and then this one as a sweater. Top lighter color, bottom darker. Yeah, I wish we could. Yeah, but no. Yeah. I think this one definitely, I want to cake this up and get, I want to cake them all up. But this feels really nice too. Oh, it's just ignoring you? What were you trying to tell him? Or stripe. Gorgeous combination. Yeah, no, I was like thinking, oh, skirt and top, but no, it doesn't go together like that. But definitely I want to, because I want more shirts. I want more shirts in my size. And when I see both of them, I'm seeing one of those mock neck shirts. Hey, Matt. Hey, yes, almost 2 years. And hello, how are you? Good night. Hello, good evening. And Rebecca as well, if she's here. And yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, look at there. There's Luna. There she is. Hi. Yeah. Hello. Hello to you too. Hi. You saying hi? Hello? Hello, what are the kids doing outside? Are they being noisy? Are they being loud? She must have been at the window. There she is, saying hi, everyone. Ah, you were lurking, working on a blanket. Awesome. Yes. And yeah, we we figured out thanks to Sherry doing some research and Jeremy mentioning it, those turkey burger patties, I'm not cooking them for me anymore because that's what cost my hives the other day. And there was a shower wash that I was using that had something funny in it too. Isn't that crazy? And I had to change my razors. It was crazy. Just silly stuff like that. Yes, Luna is pretty, isn't she? Joy, hello. Hello, how are you? And she's working on a preemie blankie. I wish I was a better knitter, says Judy. Buy ground turkey and make yours. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I got to do. That's how I make my own spaghetti and everything, is just buy the ground turkey and do it myself. Yeah. Yep. I thought I was doing something good. I thought, it wasn't seasoned. I thought it was great. And here we are. Yep. Well, when your body reacts that strongly, it would be something. Yes. Yeah. And that was the only thing that I ate. Exactly. That was the only thing that I ate with mustard and ketchup. And it did that. Yeah. And I'm just holding this yarn because it just wants me to do something with it. But I'm so excited, Wendy. I am so happy that you had some of that yarn in your stash. I'm so excited. So happy. The jam swirl. And this is why the blue is the difference. Well, and a little bit of the pink. But yeah, there is a jam berry that has more of pinks in it. But this is the one I've been searching for. Thank you so much. It is so sweet of you. So kind. Thank you. And Lori, thank you so much. We're going to have to name it. When I design it and make it, it's going to be the Lori top. This is going to be the Lori because she's the one who gifted me that. And I already have ideas. I got to do measurements and everything. I figured now that I have to have like 19 inches wide and then length, depending on if I want a short one or a long one. But yeah, I got to get in on some of that sandhill yarn. I'm just not fast enough. Matt, today I was very surprised because they go live at 4 p.m. Central Time. And I checked them out at 5 today. And they still had a bunch of the yarn available. Actually, in all yarn sizes. I wonder if she increased her inventory. Oh, yes, it does. It does match the top, doesn't it? Lori, cannot wait to see what you make with it. And so kind. Absolutely. Yes. I'm going to name it after you because you're so kind. And then the same with my shawl that I'm going to recreate. I'm going to have to make it a double, though, because I think Deborah is the one that sent me one of the cakes, and then Wendy sent me those two. Oh, look at that. They still have 3 colors left. So Matt, get in on it. They still have, let's look. Because I did, look at it earlier and to see what they still had available. Oh my, they do. They still have all of them available. That I liked the Between Tides. So this is one of the colors they have today. Kind of looks like. I mean, that's a little more on the turquoise. Yeah, it doesn't have the purple in it. So, yeah, this has more. Now, it's similar, but it's not. But this is called Between Tides. Gorgeous. They still are. They're out of the DK weight, but they still have sock fingering and bulky of that colorway. And then this is another one I like. The Shipwreck Beach, available in all weights. This is the Shipwreck. That's pretty too. Still available. And then Dust of Snow. Ah, it's kind of like a grayish, but that's only available in bulky. Dust of Snow. Let's look at the bulky. How do I do that? Aha, right there. This is the Dust of Snow. That's still available. Yes, the link. See, I get a text message and it's just Sandhill Yarns. Sandhillyarns.com. I get a text message from them. I'm kind of like signed up on that. Same with the Cozy Pea yarn. They have a bunch available. I'm going to show you guys the Aquaholic, the Teal Me More, and the Easy Peasy. Those caught my eye. Now this is the Cozy Pea, and then this one. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. It's kind of like, it's espresso, but it's almost like a rose gold brown. I know the camera and all that, the color can be a little bit different, but it's like a brownish. It's really pretty. Now they drop 3 p.m. Eastern. Yes, they drop a little earlier. You bought that Easy Peasy, Sandra? Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous because that's pretty though. Isn't it pretty? This is the Easy Peasy. That's so pretty. The Easy Peasy. And then the Teal Me More. So she did like a tonal drop this week. Normally she has variegated yarns as well, but this time she did more like a tonal drop with all the different colors. Hot Gossip, Love Note, Main Squeeze is pretty. The Buttered Up looks really pretty, like a lemony kind of color. The La La Land Lavender is pretty too. So these are $20. The Sandhill Yarns is $15. She is $20. But I think on the shipping part, they're the same cost. Purple People Eater for all you purple fans. All the tonals, they are. I think she has like a pack where you can get like a variety pack. Ooh, wow. Yes. I don't know how many you get in them, but it's expensive. How many are in there? You get 21. Okay, so you pretty much get one for free. If you buy the whole pack, 21 for $400. Oof. But you get a whole variety pack. Could make like a rainbow blanket out of that. But no, my to-go-to would be Espresso, the Easy Peasy, the Teal Me More, the Aquaholic. Now the blue suede shoes is pretty too though. The blues. Ooh, you want to make socks? You can do socks. Absolutely. Just give it a try, Samantha. And hello, Matt, Gilded Loop Crochet. How are you doing today? Ooh, the Dust of Snow. That's Sandhill Yarns, right? Dust of Snow was Sandhill Yarns. Yeah. I have to say, those are all really cute. I like her little stitch markers. Did you guys see the Cozy Peas stitch markers? Like a little peas in the pod. Those are cute. She charges $1. It's adorable. That would be kind of neat to get, maybe if you buy like 4 hangs of something, if she would add one of those as a little gift. Just saying, just throwing little tips out there. Maybe she'll pretty neat. They are all very pretty. Should try them out. And of course, if you want to go to Sandhill Yarns, they still have some available. Awesome, Janine. Yes, Matt, if you want to drop your channel, Gilded Loop, just type Kanal. That's the German word for channel, Kanal. And with that, I'm going to give you word number 4 for tonight. Word number 4 for tonight is coming up right there. Erfolg. Erfolg means success. And I wish my daughter all the Erfolg in ihrer Universität journey. Yep. So I'm excited for her, but I'm also nervous. But yeah, that's word number 4. Erfolg. Erfolg. I am waiting on Michi yarn. Yes, you are. You're going to get a bag. I am doing a bunch of shipping next week. I got to get all the stuff shipped out. Oh, do they show the colors for the next drop already? I don't know how that works. Ooh, you got the buttered up. That is pretty. That's like a lemony, buttery. Looks good. I went to archives. Yes. There's some beautiful, beautiful colorways. And that's why the high tea was one, and it was sold out pretty. It was going pretty fast. But oh, Lori, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Definitely gonna make a top. This is pretty too, though. But this I see like a summery, like a shrug, or like just like a granny stitch bolero or something like that. Something fast and easy. And hello, Esther. How are you? Hello, hello. Thanks for coming. Welcome in. Yes. Madeline Tosh is another really nice. And you can find a lot of Madeline Tosh on Mercari too. They show past colors. Yes. Awesome. Absolutely. There he is. Go and subscribe. Sandhill previews the next drop usually on Fridays. Aha, gotcha. And there is Matt dropping his channel. Well, Matt, try again. I don't know why it didn't do it. I would love to have Sandhill's archive color with the Wicked colorway. The bright pink and green. Ooh, I hope maybe they'll make some more. I'm good, Esther. I'm getting better. I hope you're doing good. Be right back, says Sammy. She is leaving for college August. The first week of August. Yes. Maybe even a little sooner, but that's moving in time. Yep. So she's going to enjoy her little break. She's going to come to work with me Tuesday, and then on Wednesday she's going to drive her dad to the doctor, and then maybe she'll help me out a couple of more days at work, and then I want her to enjoy her summer a little bit. You know, she didn't do any senior trips or anything like that. We're not going on any vacation, but I want her to be able to enjoy her summer a little bit before college starts. Sad Jimmy Bean Wool is moving out of Reno, and we're moving to Nevada in October. K-Craft, hello. Yeah, I'm just glad she is not too far away. So if I were to want to see her, or you know, I can drive, so it's not. I'm glad she's not going to another state. I'm really glad about that. Yep. Ooh, what's that? Now I know that the birthday month is coming for furls, so wonder how good their sale will be. Last year I got my hooks at a great price, so I keep an eye. They usually have really good sales. They usually do. And they usually kind of break it in parts. Like they will have like some days they will have a sale on resin hooks, and then some other days they'll have it on other things. So, and then, you know, like 30%, 40%, 50, 60% off. So yeah, keep an eye out on that for that. Yeah, Samantha, go check out Matt. He has lots of videos where he does yarn hauls. You'll like it. You'll enjoy it. I don't know if they're closing. Aren't they merging with someone? Aren't they merging with another company? You're moving to Texas. You know, my son was at the same college, Janine, and we hardly got to see him. We really had to go up there, and he hardly came home, especially after the first year when, you know, when he was making friends and it kind of got used to the college. Then he was way more busy and involved in community and all that. But yeah, I'm just glad she's close by. And I think it's going to be different. I think I will get to see her more. I hope. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Now you're enjoying every minute. Oh, that's nice. I wished all of Joanne's big twists would have sold to the same business. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how all these companies have like their hands on certain ones. Is there a big twist yarn that you're looking for? Because I found a tub. I found a tub with a bunch of big twist, those values, and then I found some little ones. I need to bring that tub in next time and we can go through it. Yeah, Pammy unfortunately is allergic to wool. And you can't do any wool, can you? Not even the super soft, superwash merino wools. Can you do any of those? Because I know Michael, MDL Crochet, he's allergic to wool too, but there are certain wools, the super soft ones, that he can tolerate. Oh boy. K-Craft, she's been packing and she found a shopping bag with the Joann's logo. You like all the big twist? You've got a huge tub of big twist too. The Michaels, yes, our Michaels has some of the big value ones, the big fat ones. But I'm not too impressed with the feel of those. There's a few big twist yarns that I found only Hirschner sells. I know there is Hirschner's has some, and then Michaels has some. And there was another company that had some big twists. Who was that? Was it We Crochet? No, was it? None at all, Pammy. Oh man. No wool at all. Yeah, they're not as, I mean, they're good budget yarns. Yes, they are good budget yarns. But there are other budget yarns, you know, like I love my Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. I love that acrylic. And then there is the Loops and Threads Soft Classic. I really think that those are sisters, Hobby Lobby and the Soft Classic Loops and Threads. So, but if you're looking for the big balls, then yes, I mean there's that big twist. You tried Crystal Superwash and had to get rid of it right away. Oh man, I'm so sorry you're doing that. Ooh, look at that. I've never thought of that one. Oriental Trading Company had it also. My youngest daughter is moving to 20 minutes from Dawn Aaron on the 10th. Oh my goodness. I mean, I spoke with Mary Maxim a couple months ago. She basically said that eventually the big twist is going away, as I was wanting the wine in the value pound skein. I may have that. I know I'm working with one of them. I'm actually using the wine color on Sandra's Michi make. I'm using the wine color, but I may have an extra one. Jeremy says, Michael's bought the Big Twist intellectual property, which means they own all the recipes for the yarn. So they potentially could make all of them, is what you're saying. Then I hope they're going to make the, what's the cakes we're all crazy about? The Big Twist. What are those? The Vortex? Is it the Vortex cakes? Is that the one? I wish they would make those. It could also be the dyes used for the indie dye yarn. Oh, on the wool, on Pamy's allergic reactions. I love that wine, but isn't that the way it goes? Yeah, I know you can't. Yes, can't get what you. The wine color is yes, but I am using it right now. I am using it for a project. I may not use all of it though. So if I have any leftovers, I'll keep you in mind. The Vortex, yeah, the Vortex. I know Dawn Aaron she loves those Vortex. The Supernova cakes are nice too, but they are thinner. And there's only a few colorways that I really like. Only like the Big Twist Baby Bunny for socks. There was a Big Twist, oh, what was that called? Living. Big Twist Living. That was really nice and soft. The Big Twist Living. And then there's that Big Twist, the rainbow color one. What is it called? Inclusivity. Was that also a Big Twist Living? I see it in that tub over there. I see it. I see it looking at me. Both Dawns are about an hour from us. You guys, you should definitely meet up. Michael, if Michael's is in cooperating with Big Twist and permanently, I wonder if they're going to keep all of the same loops and threads going at the same time. Oh, I hope so, because I really do like the loops and threads. I really do like their stuff. You're looking for a couple of the colors and I'm done, maybe. I only have 2 colors left, and then those are the ones I'm keeping. And it's the Cliff, something Cliff, and the Canyon Cliff, and what's the other one? Because I really do want to make something with that. You wanted to try the Supernova, but never got any. The Supernova is available in Hirschner's and the Menagerie. I do have 1 color left of the Menagerie. That is a nice one. Did you make something with it, Deborah, with the Menagerie? I'm curious because I loved seeing some bunnies with it. I've seen some people made amigurumis with that Menagerie, but it's a different kind of busy variegated yarn. That's why I didn't keep much of it. I gave away a bunch of it. Big Twist Living is one of my favorite anti-pills, right? Isn't it so nice? I made a pocket scarf. I made a pocket scarf with that one. It's so soft. Actually, I made it for Ramona. I made Ramona a hooded pocket scarf with that Big Twist Living, and it is just so soft and squishy. It's so nice. But that cardigan's going to be nice. Yes. I made a baby blanket. It was so nice to work with. With the Menagerie, it's a good idea. The baby blanket with like the heirloom blanket comes to mind. The heirloom blanket comes to mind from Tiffany Hansen. That would probably look really pretty and feel really nice with that Menagerie. I know his name is Matt. I know, Samantha. I know. She was at the casino. So are you done with the casino, Pammy? How did you make out? Did you go home with the wins or did you leave some there? It is. It's a collar splash style. It is. It's different. It's kind of like almost like a painted. variegated, kind of like they took the paintbrush and kind of, you know, like you do that in school when you're little and you just make a big mess with it. That's what it reminds me of. Yes. You made a granny square afghan out of 6 different colors of menagerie. Please share a photo on the community page. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. Pacifica is pretty. I go fishing there. Is that like a lake, a pond, or something like that? Matt says he's originally from San Jose. Nice. Matt, what color are you working on with that cardigan? I made that hooded scarf out of the gray, and I had a teal. I made one for another. She's also a subscriber, but she's also a member of Tiffany's Crochet Club, and she had trouble with that pattern with the pockets. So she sent me the yarn, but wasn't that the living, or was it a different yarn I used for that one? But it was a teal color. I have to think if that was the same. But yeah, I had the teal. Oh, Michi, I'm home broke even. But you had lots of fun, right? That's what I like about, I mean, we haven't been to a casino in years, but I remember the last time we went, my $20 bill lasted all night. We were up with the winnings and down with the winnings, and then we just walked home with, you know, broke even. So that was fun. And I like to play the penny machines. I like the machines that give you a lot of bonus games. A lot of games. I like that. But it's been years. It's been years. Ooh, you sent a text alternating with single and half double. Let's just take a look-see. Oh, I like that. That actually looks really pretty. May I show? Is it okay if I show? Oh, Sandy, I am so sorry. So sorry. All right. So this is one of the menagerie colorways. It has like you would have to tell us the color of that. But that looks really nice. That looks better than I expected it to look. That's really, really pretty. Yes, we did have a 4th word, Krista. We did. May want to go back like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so. This is really pretty. I like it a lot. So, oh, gray variegated and pine green. I love that. That's going to really be really pretty, Matt. I bet you that green is gorgeous. So this looks really good. What colorway is this one? Let me see if she told me. Do you remember what the color? The rose finch. The rose finch. Gotcha. Rose finch. I have the green, the greenish one at home. I remember this one time I went to the casino with 20 bucks and was up $750. Made the mistake of sharing with my dad. At least we left with the same amount of money we came in. And you had a great time, right? I remember back 20 years ago, really, this was 20 years ago, they had these bus trips. They would leave out of this town. They would pick us up here, or like on the highway by McDonald's. You would just like a meeting point. And our boss, he would send us and he would give each of us some money. And then you would have, it was like a bus trip down to Mississippi. They would take us down there. And then Ramona would know exactly where we went. But they would take us to these little hotels by the water. I know it was by the water. And then we would go to all these different, we would have games on the bus on our way there. And then we would have the hotel stay. And we went and played. I put my whole $20 voucher that we got in the bus in a machine. and I won $1,000. I cashed it out, and I did not gamble the whole entire time we were there. I went to the what do you call it, like little touristy souvenir shop, the hotel shop. I bought myself a velvety jumpsuit, like a sweatsuit. It was so funny. And then we were just hanging out. We were going to the buffet, and we had steak and had all kinds of, it was so much fun. But yeah, yes, Mississippi, we won. I won at, it was like 777. It was like something quarter machines, I think it was. And I won $1,000. That was really awesome. I think it was Biloxi, because I remember there was all these hotels, and it was definitely like almost kind of like a ship on the river. It was quite a long drive too, but Ramona would know for sure. I'm gonna have to ask her. But those were fun trips. We would do those trips, maybe we did it for like 3 years, like 2 or 3 times is when we went to those trips. It was really fun. Gail Burston Life in Stitches says, thanks, Michi. I just got some sandhill yarn. Congratulations. Which colorway did you get? Which colorway did you end up buying? Awesome. Sherry says, when I win at the casino, I pull my slip out and it never goes back in. I was on a cruise and cashed my slips in the night before cruise ended. Awesome. $600 win. I've done that before as well, because we have casinos here in Fort Gibson. We have one. It's a really nice one. It's a pretty newer build casino. And what we've done too is if we win some, we get the ticket out, go to the next machine, go to the next machine, go to the next machine. We've done that and played all night long, but didn't win big. Because it's like, that's how that gets you. It's so exciting. And then you win a little bit, and then you think, oh, maybe I can win more, win bigger, and then you lose it. Yeah. It has to be it then. It has to be it then. Because I remember there was like what is that called? The Lucky Charm. What is that called? The Leprechaun. There was like a hotel, and then there were so many. There were so many. The Shipwreck Beach. Yes, and it's similar, isn't it? The colorways are similar. But isn't this high tea gorgeous? Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Biloxi. It had to have been that. Oh, I wish Ramona was here. She would know. I went to Mrs. Smith's. We stayed at the Grands before the storm took it away. Oh, man. Yeah, they have to be, right? They have to be like on these boats. Yeah. But here, we have all these big casinos. I received a phone call from, oh, I am so sorry, you guys. I mean, I'm sorry for you, Sandy. I'm so sorry. We have a casino in my town now for a few years. I haven't even been. Tater, it used to be a dog racetrack. Yeah, we have a horse racetrack in Tulsa. We have gone to those before. They start now, I think. I think they're going on right now. I think they go on in May and June, the horse races in Tulsa. I think they're going on right now. Those are always fun. Those were always fun. The hurricanes wiped them out, but they did rebuild. Aha, like the river boats requirements. Yes, I do remember that they were on little water. Either by the water, but this one casino was actually on the water. It was like we had to walk on it. After Katrina, they changed the laws to allow for them to be on land. Okay. Well, this was all before then. This was like I said, 20 years ago. This was when they were still doing those bus trips. I don't even think they do those anymore. I went with my sister a couple of weeks ago, the only time I go, and we both doubled the money we took, played all day, had a blast. And that's so fun. That's the fun time, when you actually get to play. Yeah, but that was funny because I remember going into that casino and the lady, that was so funny. She was sitting on one machine and she said, "You should play this one right here next to me." And I'm like, "Well, why would you not play it?" But then I played it and I won $1,000. I'm like, "Okay, I'm out." I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out and I'm going to the store. I bought myself that sweatsuit. That was so funny. I felt rich. I felt rich. I bought myself this fancy hotel priced sweatsuit. It was like this, I don't even know if I still have that. It was a purple. It was like a lavender color. It was velvety. I felt so bougie. It was hilarious. But I had a good time. We had a good time. You have land casinos in Louisiana. Not so impressed with Atlantic City, but had a blast in Vegas. I've never been to either one of those, so I would not know. My brother-in-law lives there. Thank goodness I don't. But you know, we live around casinos here, and like I said, I haven't been in years. So maybe if you're around them, it's you don't go as much. Yeah, pay me. I'm sure. I'm sure you have lots of them. A casino opened in Tennessee. Opening day, it looked like a nursing home had unloaded. Oh, so you're saying a lot of the older folks went? Ooh, you won $1,200 once. I bought new tires for your car. Awesome. Well, this happened. My son was a baby. I remember that my son was a baby, and we were just newly homeowners. So the money came right, but I did spend it, like I said, on this bougie tracksuit, which I don't know if I have that anymore. The only reason I would go to Vegas would be for shows and buffets. I don't gamble much anymore. I would like to see that too. I would like to see that big sphere, that big old, that's what it is. It's like a big old sphere. I would like to see that. What gets me is how does that thing not cause any car accidents? Because when they had like a little Formula, was it a Formula One or a Formula 3, 2? It was one of those. I think it was the younguns. They had the racetrack going and it was going by that sphere, and I was like, how are they not causing crashes with that thing? I never make any money at the casinos, but I play just enough to say it was worth spending the money for a good time. There you go. That's why when we go, we have like a budget, $20 or, $100, but then when it's gone, it's gone. That's the rules. That's the rules. We do not go to those ATM machines. I live near DC and don't go to visit the museums often. When I was a kid, my father took us every time we had visitors. Yeah, see, I think it's when you're around those places, yeah. You used to work inside of Circus in Reno. I did like the buffet though. I did like that buffet. That was really neat. They would make you anything. They would make you anything. That was really good. You haven't been to a casino since I was 13. Ooh, you were 13 and you were able to go to a casino in Vegas at 13? Hello. The money didn't have to come out of my paycheck. There you go. So that's good. Yes. No ATMs ever. There you go. Leave the cards at home. Yep. There you go. Exactly. The Smithsonian, yes, I would love to go. Yes, I would love to. There's so many places I want to see. So many places. Yeah, that's one of them. Washington, D.C., for sure. I want to go to the big Lincoln. Is that where the Lincoln statue is? Is that by that museum? Is that where that is? I would like to go there. I would like to go see that. There you go. That's it. Walk in with $20, license, and there you go. Right. Yep. And sometimes we even went to the one in Fort Gibson just to go eat when I was able to eat steak. We would go there because they would have really good steak dinner and very reasonable too, very cheap. And then we would just eat, listen to the music, and then go home. It got renovated. Yes, the Lincoln and Jefferson Memorial are in DC. Yes, okay. That's what I want to see. And then isn't there also like this Lincoln and Jefferson? And isn't there also like another, there's several other things there too. I see it in front of me. It looks kind of like a, oh, what is that called? It's in the park, or it's on the grass. It's some sort of, is it a memorial or is it a, I can't think of it. But yeah, the Washington Monument. That's it. It's got to be the Washington. Yes, it's kind of like a triangle, but is it like a 3D? Yeah, the Washington Monument. Yes. And hello, Cynthia. Nugs to you too. Yep, my little brother and I sat at a bar, and then our parents snuck us over later to lose a quarter. Oh, that's cute. What would they have done if you would have won the jackpot? Ooh, you want to get married at the drive-through chapel in Vegas by a Elvis impersonator, right? I want to be there when you do that. That sounds like fun. I always thought when I saw that, I know it's so silly. I guess maybe it's because I'm not American, but when I saw these movies and these shows and they get, what you do in Vegas stays in Vegas, and if you get married in Vegas, it only counts in Vegas, is what I thought. But no, apparently if you get married there, you're married. I guess that was just me still being dumb. Ooh, Matt got married at the Flamingo. They had a beautiful gardens area, so it made it really special. Oh, that is so neat. Aw, that's so sweet. Thanks for sharing that. That's awesome. We got married in Germany, but we just had a courthouse marriage, a courthouse wedding. We just courthouse. We had a translator with me for my husband, and my mom was there, my dad was there, my grandma, my aunt. That was it. And then we went to the park, had a picture, the only picture in existence that my daughter has that. And we had ice cream. We had a ice cream sundae, and that was it. That was our wedding. And here we are tomorrow, 27 years. Yep, you don't need a big old wedding. They are screwing up the reflection pond right now, drained it and are painting it. I guess it won't reflect the way it does after all, but that's what the whole point is for it, right? Reflection pond? That's sad. Every day is something even worse. Aw, that's sad. We were married in the little church of the West with the family. There you go. They just as many annulment lawyers as they do chapels. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because you just get, I see a lot of people get drunk and then they get excited and then they just go off and get married, and then some of them don't even realize it's real. So yeah, that's funny. I'd rather go to a cabin in the wilderness. I'm not fond of big crowds. True. But I do want to see it at least once. I would like to see it once. My husband said he saw Vegas when he was 18. And I'm sure it has changed tremendously over the last 30 years. So I would love to go see. And yeah, like you said, maybe watch a show, catch a musical or maybe a magic show or something, or some sort of, I'm sure there's all these stars that have residency there now. I don't know who is still there and who's not, but I would like to see it at least once. I was married in a tiny chapel in Nashville, says Janet. His wife had to wake up the drunk minister. That's funny. Is that legal? Is that legal? Can he? Oh, that is funny. That's so cute. Oh, thank you so much. Yep, that's it. That's what we did. Normally in Germany you have like we don't have the bachelor and bachelorette party separate. We have one Pulterabend is what they call it. Pulterabend, like Poltergeist, but a Pulterabend. And that's when we party, like, you know, husband and wife, we're all together. It's a whole big thing. And then usually we destroy dishes. But with my aunt, I remember they had a dump truck come in with shingles. So our shingles in Germany, they're real clay shingles. So we had a whole dump truck, and then they crashed them, and then the couple to be has to clean it up. It's like a good luck thing. But we didn't have any of that. We didn't have any of that. I kind of wish we did, but then, it's all right. My husband is a history scholar. We were engaged on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial. Aw, that is so romantic. I love that. And thank you so much for the anniversary. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yep, 26 years. So what is that? What is 26? I know when we were 20 years, we did our last.
It's time for bed.
Okay, we did our last big trip home. We were 20 years. That was 19. And that was our big gift to each other. But then I know 25 is what, silver? But what's 26? Is there anything special about 26, 27? Gosh, this is 27. 27 years. You love Vegas? The Cirque du Soleil. Yes, that would be neat to see. We planned it right after discovering how much wedding really costs. They are expensive here. Holy moly. There are some, yeah. I mean, kudos to those that can afford it. But then I'm thinking, why? I mean, usually the dress should be the most expensive thing. But nowadays it's like the photographers, the flowers, the makeup, the dress, all of this hoopla. So yeah. Like the creek. Yeah, I think we do. I guess. And then we have other traditions depending on if you're Catholic or Protestant, but my aunt and uncle, they got married Catholic. They had to sew a log. They had to sew through a log. So there's all kinds of stuff they did. And they're still married too. They've been married for, my goodness, how long have they been married now? They're coming up to 50 years, I would think. I think our wedding in Vegas was $250 in all. I have to say, I went to the hairdresser. I did get my hair done, and I wish I didn't, because I did not like it. They put it up. I did not like it. But my mom, she wanted to do that. And that was something. She got her hair done, and then she had my hair done. It was okay. But I was not happy with it. And then flowers. She did get me a little bouquet of flowers. And then we had to pay for we get like a family book in Germany. It has the husband, wife birth certificates in it, and then our wedding certificate, and then our children's birth certificates go in there, and then their baptism certificates and all that. It's like a family book. It's a Familienbuch. And I have that. It's like a nice velvety. So we paid for that, and then that's it. And the ice cream in the park. That was all. Arlington National Cemetery looks grand with all the U.S. flags. Our Veterans Cemetery in Fort Gibson, they have a little flag. It looks really nice. I like that. What was that? What was that? Our Alexis saying it's bedtime because it's 9:00. It's just another year. Okay. Must be yarn. Yes, it must. It must. That's what it is. That's right, Tina. It must be yarn, or maybe even yarn and hook, because yarn was 26. 27 is yarn plus the hook. Yeah, right. I can already see my husband. He'd be like, no. He's like, no. He's gonna say no. Deine Kunststoffbins, deine Plastik. Yeah, no, that's funny. Alexa says 26th anniversary traditional gift is pictures.
That's an interesting question about anniversary gifts. I need to check that information for you. Would you like me to look up what the traditional gift is for a 26th anniversary?
Sure. Let's see what.
Yes. Pictures are the traditional gift for a 26th anniversary.
Like how? Like taking pictures or just gift a picture? That's interesting.
The 26th anniversary gift of pictures can mean both. You could give a beautiful photo album or commission a custom portrait to capture your shared memories.
Interesting. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hope that helps with your anniversary planning.
It cracks me up how they always listen. Okay, here we go. Tank says 25 silver, 30 pearl, 35 coral, 40 ruby, 45 sapphire, 50 gold. And where's the platinum? 55 emerald. We have Ramona is taking care of an elderly couple, and I believe they are 70 years. I think she said it was 70 or 75. And we looked that up, and there was something about roses. You've been divorced for 26. That's funny too. Jewish break a glass represent the fragile of the marriage to be protected. Yeah, ours is like we break everything. We drop a glass. We kind of throw it actually. We throw the glass. We then have dishes and, like I said, shingles, all that. And yeah, there's all kinds of. We actually kind of smash it or stomp the glass. We step on it. Because I remember, because we were little girls, I was a little girl, my cousin was there, my brother, and we were the ones stomping. It was fun. Yes, we need to do the last word, Samantha. You've been divorced for 20. Oh my gosh. And you just had your 43rd in March. Oh, congratulations. 31. Wow. Yep. So it's platinum. So it's the 75th. No, that's diamond. The 75 is, so it must be the 70th then, because she was talking platinum. 31, May 12th. Congratulations. And then Krista says it's artwork. Now that would be something I should do that, because my husband's mother was an artist. She was a Cherokee Nation artist. If you ever want to look her up, her name is Joan Brown, Cherokee Nation, and she drew the cutest people. Wonderful, super cute. So I may just do something like that. I think I have an idea. You went to a Greek Orthodox wedding in Greece. It was different. Ooh, I bet it was fun though. I bet you it was a celebration all weekend long. I know. He was. I know. 100? Yeah, that'll never happen. I don't think that's ever going to happen unless we come up with some super duper science where we can, live longer. I think my knitting tour will be my gift from a few holidays. There you go. Yeah. I know. I know. Yes. Yep. That's my husband's birthday. 46 years. Wow, Tank. Wow. That's amazing. That's funny. 100 is a 10-carat diamond. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but who lives to tell? Who lives to tell? Who has done that? I know March. Apparently March was busy. I want artwork. You want artwork too? My husband he was on a decoration rant the other day. I don't know if I don't know. He's going through a lot of stuff. And I come home and he hung up so many things. He hung up so many things on all the walls. And I'm like, David. And he goes, what? We need to see that. I said, okay. I'm not gonna fight. We just got all kinds of stuff hanging on the walls. 20 years, fine china. My grandmother was 104, but married 69 years before her grandfather passed. Oh, wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. I mean, gosh, 46 years, like Connie, right, was 46 years. That's amazing to see that. Let me show you guys the last word because I know Samantha is probably getting ready for bed. The last word is Ferien. Ferien, sorry for the kick, is vacation or holiday. So when we say we're going on Sommerferien, like right now, summer vacation or holidays. So you can use either one of those, vacation or holiday. And that's your fifth and last word for the night. And I just want to come over here and say thank you again. Mimi, thank you so very much. Wendy, thank you. Scrimshaw Rose, thank you for gifting 5 memberships. Pammy Yolo, as always, thank you so much. Tank, and there's Janet Dixon, thank you so much. Sammy, thank you. And Esther, thank you. It's so good to have you. I just wanted to say thanks for those. Goodness, my body's broken enough. I couldn't handle living to 104. That's what I'm saying. Science needs to come up with some good stuff. Samantha, tomorrow, 27 years married. 27 years married, 29 years together. Yes. I hope you guys had fun. My cousin's husband hangs things up randomly. No sense of, yeah, I know. No, it's like, oh my goodness, David Brown. I walked in and I look over, there's my daughter, and there's my son, and then there's his collection of duck stamps. Okay, then it's just and then he has all of his mom's art, his Native American art, and then we have a Montgomery hanging up, and we have some really neat pieces, but there's just no rhyme and reason. It's just, they're just on the wall. They're just on the wall. My daughter walked in, and she's like, oh, no, because it's one of the middle school pictures. It's not one of the best ones. But yeah, it is a total mishmash. It is. It's just, oh my goodness. Yeah, he didn't mess with my wall though. He didn't mess. I have one wall in the hallway. That's our travel wall. You know, the best pages are in the pages of a passport. It's kind of like a little saying, and then there's all of our like Stonehenge and Paris and all of that. But all of his stuff is just, it's just on the wall. The duck stamps is what got me because it's a beautiful frame, and I think I auctioned that for him, the duck stamps, because he's a big hunter, but they're above the dog water bowls. I'm sorry, it's just a mishmash. Yes, it was when he found the drill. This is the thing. This is why I hide the tools. Because then I come home to stuff like that. Oh, you guys have no idea. But I'm picking my battles with him right now, so I'm just letting him do whatever he wants to do. If it makes him happy, so be it. But the dogs, the dog bowls, the water bowls, they're looking. Just imagine the dog sitting there and eating its food and looking at those duck stamps. Yeah, that's, yeah. So I'm like a total, and then there's Annalise in her middle school, and then there's Derek. I think Derek's picture is from 2006. And it's funny, it's hilarious. But when I got home, I was like, oh no, he found. First, I hid a bunch of those pictures. And then he comes around with his little belt. And he was like, I found it. I was like, oh no. No, yes, we used to have. We used to have a hunting, and we used to have Shadow. She was a retriever mix. Yeah, he was. He still is. He still is. But there's one. Okay. In the kitchen, well, one of the kitchen cabinets, the back of it, because we have like this little island, and one of the kitchen cabinets, the back of it goes down to the hallway, and there's nothing on there because you just don't put anything on kitchen cabinets. But he found one of these sticky hangers. They have like the stick backing on it. It's like one of those hooks, the wide fat hooks. He smashed that on that kitchen cabinet, and I framed him. When I was, my first job here in the States was in a art cellar. We would custom frame artwork, and I framed a picture for him. It's a big one. It's, I want to say, at least 3 feet long by 2 feet. Yeah. So it's pretty big and pretty heavy, but I framed it myself. I matted everything and I framed it myself, and I gifted that to him. But I had that hiding behind the couch because it's just a big piece that we just didn't have the room for it. Well, he put it on that hook on that kitchen cabinet. I was like, okay, at least he did not drill a hole. He did not put a nail in there. He used one of those hooks. But I'm sitting there on the couch and I'm crocheting. I'm just looking at that wall and I'm just shaking my head. I'm just like, oh goodness, all that mishmash, right? And that thing falls. It falls down. And I just look at him and I was like, I'm not going to say a word. I'm not going to say anything. And then he just like, oh, well, I guess it wasn't meant to be. I was like, nope, I guess not. No, Samantha, I'm going to drive home, dear. I'm going to drive home. No, I shared all 5. Let me double check. Yep, I shared all 5 words. It fell off. Yes, Tang. Picture is fine. Nothing broke, but the hook was just not strong enough. It just was not meant to be. Yeah, it fell. Yes. But then he rearranged. I had one of the deer paintings. It's a Native American art. It's deers and it's kind of an odd shape. It's like a rectangle. It's kind of an odd shape, but it's very pretty. It's oil painting. And I had it in the hallway. Well, then it was gone. And I'm like, well, where is it now? And where it's now, you can't really see it. And I'm like, honey. And he was like, it's fine. It looks good. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving. It's okay. I'm leaving it. I'm not going to say it. I know, it's just, the dog bowls get me every time I walk in the house. I'm just like, oh my gosh. He was putting one wherever he found a piece of wall. You just have to yeah, I may have to show it one day. It's kind of hideous, but it was men. Exactly. It was men. Yeah, I did. I was just like, oh boy. I rolled it off. I rolled it off the wall. Oh my goodness, you guys. But when I got home, he was proud. He found the drill and he found the charger and it's working. And I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. What did he do? Yeah, I should post a picture of that. Yes, I may do that. Because it's a really nice frame. And I auctioned that for him. I think we paid a lot of money for it too. I think I paid a lot of money for it. But I was so happy because it was one of those Ducks Unlimited auctions. It was one of those hunters evenings where you go and have a meal and then you get to put in money for auction. You can win guns and stuff. And we won the duck stamp collection. Yeah, I'll have to take a picture of it. It's hilarious. Yeah, I'm not touching them because I'm afraid they may fall if I touch them. Oh, you're good with it. Yes. if he would let me rearrange them a little bit, but he likes it the way it is. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it as is. But yeah. Oh yeah, he's not allowed in my yarn room. No. He's not allowed in there. No, no. And I do have those Velcro pieces that Don Aaron recommended, and that's what I'm hanging my sign up, because even though we found the drill, I don't want him to drill. I don't want him to drill. No. My dad's a veteran, but OCD in the opposite way. He hates to put holes in the walls. That's what I want. I wish he was like that, but no. My husband is, I think my husband has ADHD, because that man can drink a Starbucks, one of those canned Starbucks drinks, and he'll go to sleep. And I know that with ADHD, caffeine will calm them down, because he will get so overwhelmingly busy. I'm telling you right now, you guys have no idea what I'm going through. I have 4 vacuum cleaners sitting in my kitchen right now because he's fixing them. Mm-hmm. He's fixing them. 2 of them are just fine. One of them is just not as strong. It's just one of the cheap ones that my son used in college. And I thought, Annalise can use it. The other one just needed to be cleaned out. And now he's got them all, and he's working on them. And I'm just like, honey, could you just not? And he's like, I'll get it all done. I'll get it all done. But then he'll start with a project and then abandon it. And that's why I'm thinking he has ADHD, because he will not finish what he started. Kind of like us with our whips and stuff, but it's different. It's different. I think this is different when we start a whip and then not get back to it for a while, because yes, you see, he will drink. I was like, David, it's bedtime. He's like, I gotta drink this. I gotta go to sleep. I'm like, yeah, dude, you've got something going on there. Oh my gosh. Motorcycle parts. He come in today to the house proud as can be. He has this 1984, it's an 84, 83 Chevy Silverado, and that's his baby. He got it when he was 18. He still has it. It's mint condition when it comes to frame, like no rust and stuff. But there are some parts that need to be replaced. Well, today he walks in and shows me the speakers. He took the speakers out. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, what? I got to take them out, and we got to do this and we got to do that. And I'm like, oh boy. I was like, are you making yourself little baggies with all the screws and stuff? He says, yeah. I got it all organized. I'm like, okay. And then half an hour later, he comes in and shows me another piece. I'm like, what is this? And he was like, that's the other speaker. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in my house. I just hope, because he is really bad about misplacing things. Oh my goodness, guys. Guess what I found in the refrigerator today? You will never guess what I found in the refrigerator today. I don't know if my husband, if it's something that he's just going through, if it's the combination of medication, I don't know. I want to know what it is. Something that you do not store in a refrigerator. It is not edible. I would like, nope, no screws. Nope, no screws. Nope. It belongs in the bathroom. No. And we don't even have one of those, but we use them ourselves, but we don't have no toilet paper, no, not a toothbrush, no, not a plunger. The funny thing is, he was walking around looking for it. He was looking for it, and he was like, are we out of those? Did you not buy any? I was like, honey, they should be in the bathroom. They were in the fridge. Baby wipes. The baby wipes. I was kind of concerned when that happened. I was like, okay, are we like going through something here that I need to be concerned and talk to the doctor about. But he's like, oh, there they are. And I'm like, seriously? No, it was the pack of baby wipes, you guys. They were in the fridge. He probably carried them with him, and he was probably going to the refrigerator, probably getting out a coffee or something, and probably just, left that and took that out. Yeah. No, well, if he would have said that, no, but they were just in there misplaced. Yeah. You were going to say mouthwash. Bruh, right? Yeah, the baby wipes. And then he carries them over to the cabinet where the candle was there. And I'm like, honey, go put him in the bathroom. I put him in the bathroom. I took him back. Oh, I know, like an Alzheimer's patient. And the thing is, I'm worried because my mother-in-law had that. But my mother-in-law didn't start showing that until she was in her late 60s. So he is still a good 15 years away from that. But if this happens more, I'm going to have to, I was getting concerned. When that happened, I was like, that is weird. I lost my glasses getting ready for work, found them 3 months later in a kettle in my pant cupboard. So you were probably doing something. Oh my gosh. One day I found gaffs for tree climbing in the Amazon cart. I said, no. Okay. Like those hooks. Oh my gosh. Car keys. He's not going anywhere. He's staying at home with me tomorrow. Early onset. Don't say that. Please don't say that. I'm so afraid of that. I was hoping it was the gabapentin. I was hoping it was because gabapentin can cause mental issues. It can cause mood swings. It can cause things like that. And I was really hoping it would be that. Yeah. He was laughing. He was like, oh, okay, that's where they are. So, yeah. Right. Exactly. No. And the thing was, he was like, where are they? I thought we had some. I said, yeah, we had a whole pack full. Where are they? Where did they go? I left the landline phone in the freezer once. Oh no. You think it's a gabapentin? I really hope so. I really think it's what it is. I have early onset. I'm on gabapentin too. Okay. I've placed things in the wrong room. Yeah, I think he was distracted. So I'm saying he gets distracted. Really, he gets distracted. He will walk and pace and walk and walk. And he has all of these thoughts in his head. And he tells me something. And then he's like on a totally different subject. So, yeah. The new med. Yep. Gabapentin gave me memory and cognitive issues. I've done it before. Yes, so I'm going to mention it. I did tell him, I said, you know what, honey, I really think the medication is playing tricks on you. But then, of course, he doesn't want to hear it because the medication is helping some issues. So you don't want to, not use it. Yeah, was it cordless? The phone? See? Now with elderly, I know it can be all kinds of issues like a UTI. Even a urinary tract infection can cause issues like that. But I really think it's the medication. Because I looked that thing up and I was like, yep, laughter is good. It is. But boy, I have to take a picture of those duck stamps. My ex used to sleepwalk, things I could tell you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yep. We will hide our own Easter eggs. That's right. I really have to keep up on. One day he called me in the morning. He said, honey, you have to turn around. I was on my way to work. He said, honey, you have to turn around. You have to let me in the garage. I'm like, what do you mean? Where are your keys? He said, I think they're in the garage. I said, no, they're not. They're not in the garage. I was the one that locked the garage. You had your keys after that. They've got to be in the house. And he was like, no, you got to come. So I turned my car around and I already called my coworker, say, hey, I may be a few minutes late. I have this and this patient coming in. Please help me out. And then a minute later, he calls. He says, never mind. I found him. I'm like, what are we doing here? This is getting worse. Yeah. Gabapentin was sent to my German Shepherd 1 dose and changed her mood and growled at me. Took her off right away. Yes, Nessa. And hello, Nessa. Thanks so much for being here. My cat, Midnight, she gets very anxious when we go to the trip to the vet. So the vet always wanted us to drug her with gabapentin beforehand. But boy, I have the most hilarious picture of that cat on that medication. And I was like, nope, we're never going to do that again. And ever since then, I shave her myself because sometimes she gets really mad at, and then we have to shave her a little bit. We haven't had to do that in a while now. But that gabapentin is some really some scary stuff. Let me see. There she is. So this is what Midnight normally looks like, right? This is our Midnight. This is her, super cute. Okay. And now let me see if I can find the other one. The gabapentin Midnight. Let me see. Oh, I gotta find it. I gotta show you guys. Because the gabapentin Midnight, boy. Tongue sticking out, cross-eyed. And I was like, no, we're not. There she is. There. And when I saw that, I was like, nope, we're not doing that again. It is crazy. That medication. She is a pretty kitty, but oh my gosh, look at this. And she was walking like she was drunk. Yeah. Yes. It was funny, but it was scary too. I was like, no. We're not doing that. That's just wrong. Exactly. That's just wrong. I was like, oh my goodness. No. Ever since then, we got ourselves a little shaving, grooming thing for the cat. And then if she ever has the knotted stuff, we cut it or we shave it ourselves. No more of that. My daughter was walking into walls. She was totally spazzed out. Totally spazzed out. What do you call it? Sleepwalking. I did that once when I was young because I was in a room. We shared a room. Me and my brother shared a room. We were younger, and I woke up screaming, and then I had the doorknob in my face because I was behind the door. Yeah, I've done some dream walking stuff too before, but yeah, I'm gonna have to. Ooh, Rhonda says it's statue. So pretty much artwork then. It sounds like artwork, paintings. Nice. Thank you, Rhonda. Yeah, so I'm going to probably talk to David's doctor about this gabapentin business because it is getting worse. So, and I was worried about that. Yep. Because it's a good medication. It helps, especially, with neuropathy and all that. But yeah. Yeah, I have another issue with that same provider sending me a different medication that has listed drug interaction with a major med. Yeah, ooh, that's not good either, Nessa. Now I'm on hydroxyzine. My grands can't sleep with me because I'm fighting yeah, the hydroxyzine it's a good medication, but again, when you go up in age, I think the insurance sometimes even denies coverage if you're over 65 and older. Well, that is why he hung all the artwork up. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The artwork, the baby wipes in the fridge. Oh, my goodness. I was like, what's next? What's next? Yeah. Yeah, and he misplaces. He will be looking for his deodorant the other day, and then he was looking for his glasses. But that's an always. That's kind of a, he'll take them off somewhere. But yeah, the baby wipes though, boy, and then the pictures everywhere. It's a mishmash. They're just all over the place. The one that zonked me out, Tramadol, they gave it to me for my back. See, I can't do any of that stuff. It makes me vomit. I get nauseous really bad. Pain medications. I can't do them. Yeah, hydroxyzine. The one that I had for sleep one time was amitriptyline, but it was a 25 milligram, and I had to do a half of that because that knocked me out. Yeah, I think he checks off all the boxes. He checks off all the boxes. Definitely. And he always says, yeah, in school they always said, David Brown, sit your booty down. That was always, he would always hear that. David Brown, sit your booty down. I'm like, I can see you were probably just like that in school. Yes, the amitriptyline for migraines also knocks you out. Yeah, I've done it. I've tried it, like bite a little piece. That is something, no, I don't like when you get so knocked out, and then it makes me worry about, am I going to be able to wake up if I need to wake up, if there's an emergency? It's, yeah. My old man put his iPad in the fridge. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know what his dose is currently. I think it's 600, or it's an 800 twice a day, so that's 1600. That's a lot. I know it's a big dose because they started him slow on little, and then they went up, 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 up. But other than that, he takes trazodone at night. Yeah, I'm sharing here all this information, but I'm just telling you. Got duck stamps above the dog bowls. I got to take a picture of that. Yeah. If I have a migraine, I'm out of the count, so I'm not able to function. See, yeah. You have lots of alphabets. Yeah, he does too, but not so much with the OCD. He does have the PTSD, definitely. And then the ADHD, it's got to be it. I mean, that man. You take amitriptyline. We do pain management injections on Tuesday. Some of those patients are on ungodly amounts of gabapentin. Yeah, because at some point you get used to that dose and then it doesn't help you anymore, right? And then what are you going to do? I guess they get the pain shots then. I take trazodone too. I was on a lower dose of the GABA. I can look it up. Yeah, he's on a low dose of the trazodone, and then blood pressure, he takes blood pressure. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. The VA has him down on there. Serious downpour here with some thunder. Ooh, Deborah, stay safe. When I get migraines, I have to get it right when it comes on. I have to take something, or it takes a lot to get rid of it. But I like the Nurtec, the one that dissolves under my tongue. That really helps super fast. That is a really good migraine medication. But I have to catch it right as it starts. Yes, and that's what he says. It helps a little with the nerve pain, but not with the majority of the pain. I have to say, he says the same. Yes. You were diagnosed with hyperactivity when you were young. Are you having any problems now? Imitrex is a good one too. Yes, the Imitrex is a good one too, Judy. I've tried that before. Yeah. You guys, I'm keeping you. I know you said Mara was not live, but if you have somewhere to be, if you want to go, and I don't know if anybody else is live, if anybody else is on. Excuse me. Yes. Nope, because I drink coffee. See, and my husband only drinks coffee, well, he used to in the mornings, but now, once in a while he will have a can of those at night if he's like really squirrely. And then he drinks that. I don't know how he does it. My mom always drank coffee too, all the time, but I don't think she was, no. Russ is on. All right. It's Raining Yarn went live. Okay, well, let's go raid Russ. Let's do it. Let's go do a little Michi raid over to Russ and Kevin and the little kittens. Oh, I know, Sammy, but I am going a little overtime, and this was funny. It was fun. It was nice to talk about the mishmash on my walls. That's why I hide the tools. That's why I hide the tools, but he found them. He found them. And now he has them, and I don't even know what I think they're in the garage. Rachel, yes, you better. You need to watch. You need to watch. I'm just saying. You need to watch, Rachel. Awesome. Well, the winners need to make sure to email me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good holiday tomorrow. I'm going to try to get some stuff done tomorrow. Yarn room and such related, but I think I'm gonna sleep in. I think I'm gonna enjoy a little sleeping in tomorrow. I'm gonna try we'll see how that goes. Oh, you work tomorrow, Nessa? No, I'm off, and I better enjoy it tomorrow because the rest of the week is gonna be brutal because it's gonna be just me working for all. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They can go missing again. I know, Jen, but right now they're in the garage, and he has his little system in the garage. So if I go in there and mess with that, he may be suspicious. He may get suspicious. Yeah, we don't want to make him mad. Thank you so much, you guys. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Your birthday is next Sunday. Yes, the 31st. That's right. Michi, I take 2,700. Ooh, but you're doing okay on it. That's good, 2,700. So that is quite a bit, but I guess it's just the tolerance, right? You just work it up that high. Thank you. Yes, I did have fun. It was fun. Thank you so much for my yarn gifts. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, Lori. And oh, I enjoy that so much. I'm so happy. I'm like itching to go and cake it up, but I'm not gonna. I gotta finish the other stuff first. I'm gonna finish that bag de crochet yarn. Try to probably work on that a little bit. Maybe I'll finish that. I may be able to. Yes. Hope everyone has a safe holiday tomorrow. Lots of food. I don't know. I guess I could make some potato salad or something. Maybe some deviled eggs. Ooh, that sounds good. What time is it? I may just make myself some tonight. I think I have some boiled eggs. Deviled eggs sounds really good. So may have to do some of that tomorrow. But yeah, let's go over and rate Russ and wish him a good night. And then I will see my members Wednesday. And then I'll see everyone again Saturday and Sunday. So I will see you guys next week. As always, take care, stay safe, make good choices, and be kind to yourself and one another. I will talk to you later. Bis später. Tschüss.
Boom.